Welcome back to another Tour Truck Tuesday here at the Kingdom, Carlsbad, California. Let's talk a little bit today about lag putting and what you need to do as a player to get better in this area. And trust me, this is an area that I'm working at all the time too. There is the first tip in itself. You have to practice this stuff. You have to keep it varied for distances, and you must remember, in a mentality place, putting is a game, and you need to keep treating it like a game within the game. There's so much you can learn about stroke types. I've talked about it before on this channel, about how if the arc of your stroke moves inside the path to square to inside, which is going to do because we as golfers, we stand inside the golf ball. So you must remember this stroke is going to have a curve to it. Then there's an element of people who want straight back, straight through, or a putter that is face balanced, where the face will point straight to the sky. And they want more of a pendulum motion, where they try and control the blade. Again, all great stuff to work on, but it must be in the right place. Because when you get to a point where the art of the game comes to you, and you want to improve at the lag putting, that's where it needs to be feel. And that's very hard to quantify when you get on all these monitors or when you get lost in the technology of a club. So to start, let's just hit on this and what this tool is going to do for me. This is the Spider GTX. It's a high MOI. The weight, the moment of inertia, the mass is back, which means if I strike it away from the center, it's going to still give me the energy to get to my target. So this is going to help me, the player. The next thing, we've got to look at PGA Tour stats, and we've got to understand, and again, there's an old video, I'll put the link in here, that most of the putts we miss are short. As you get further away from the hole, from our target, you're more likely to miss short in that putt. So you want something, as I said there, energy transfer. You want something that's going to get that golf ball to the hole, which is why I'm a big believer in what we do here at TaylorMade with the high MOI putters. Next thing, there's grooves in the face. Grooves get that ball rolling. So it's another key part about this putter. But if we bring it back to the method, and if you're maybe not in the market for a putter, and we talk about how you want to improve your lag putting, but you already own a mallet, you already own a Spider, vary the length up, vary the lines up, try to go through your routine, try to pick your start line. Now we know as I walk out and can feel this putt, we know that it's going to break at its most from the end here. It's going to fall left to right down towards my target. And I've set up an alignment stick literally 2 feet beyond. If I can get my ball beyond the hole and stopping short of the alignment stick, then I've done a great job. Even if it just touches the alignment stick, I've done a good job. But by going through that process and walking up, finding the highest point of your lag putt, because let's face it, the percentage chance of making this is pretty low. But if I find the highest point, I can get the best viewpoint from here as to what this putt's going to do. All the while when you're going through this, try to feel it in your hands. Now I don't want your grip pressure, which is very important, to be strangling this putter. I don't want you, like I touched on at the start of the video, to be worried about, is my face square to the path? Is my face returned to where it needs to be? I want you to get into a realm where you're like, okay, I can see it, and I'm just going to roll the golf ball down there. I'm going to get it on the line I want, and I don't mind you standing there and feeling it. There's your one that's gone short. There's a bit firmer, but the line was off. But I'm making this a reaction to what I'm trying to do. That is the key here. Make this job, this task, an art, and make it a reaction. Mix up the distances. Grip pressure, like I touch on, don't squeeze the life out of it, keep it light. And every while you take your practice stroke, that apex point that you've gone to, which is here, that would be my apex point, focus there, knowing that it will speed up down to the hole, knowing it will gain energy as it goes down towards the hole. Perspective behind the ball. It's always a popular one. This is where your eyes are at. If you stand here, you're getting a different angle. Now I'm getting the angle from here. If I stand behind the ball and take my practice strokes, now I'm seeing the line. I leave my eyes focused on the line, leave my eyes focused on the line, feel it, always moving, and just let it go, let it roll down there, let it cozy on. Not bad. But it comes into the realm of not bad, but short. We know that. Mix up the speed, go through the same drill. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave my eyes just as a practice drill. I'm not taking them off where I want to hit this. So when I go to hit it, leave them there, roll it down. Ball wasn't in the way, that might have had a chance. But that drill there is feeding the information one closer to you guys. Take the practice stroke from behind the ball, move into it, eyes focused. Three similar results. So what you then go and do is you recalibrate again, go to a different spot, and now embrace what is long of the hole. And you'll notice that the long method, the trying to get the putter, trying to hit it past the hole, now you've got to recalibrate. Okay, past the hole. So take your apex point where you've been focusing your eyes, move it up another 2 feet. 2 feet more pace, 2 feet more pace. And just a recalibration. It drops down, carries more pace past the hole. Pretty good though. So let's go 2 feet more pace, move the target point, 2 feet more pace, 2 feet more pace. And you'll notice when you go through this drill that you adjust. Those 2 putts are now almost identical. Let's learn now in 2 putts. Let's go a foot shorter than that, eyes focused. Pretty good pace on that one. Excellent pace on that one. And all the while you're training your feels, training what you're getting back from the club, training the feels so that the results can improve putt on putt. Now you're learning from what you have rather than just hitting a putt and being, well, my lag putting's poor, or hitting a putt and getting annoyed with it. You're going through your routine and you're learning from each one. So again, up here, a little bit higher, focus on the apex. We know this green's a little slow. We know if I focus to the hole, then it's going to actually go by. So distance would probably be on that end of the alignment stick from here. And then as you keep practicing, if you want to keep bringing your eyes back to the ball, but you must be quick between last look and go. See, there's a great putt. And I focused on the end of the alignment stick for that one. In again, end of the alignment stick. Practice stroke, end of the alignment stick, keep moving, end of the alignment stick, go. Roll it down, pretty good, look, it's getting tighter. Even when we've been here, that wasn't the best strike, but it's tighter. End of the alignment stick, and it's becoming more and more like a dance. There you go, right in the heart. But you can understand that it's becoming more of a flow, more of a dance, more of a movement. So I think when anyone asks me about lag putting, the way in which you improve it, yes, a Spider GTX that's going to give you more stability is one way to look at it. But in order to get results that you'll tap in areas, you must make it A, fun to practice, so vary it, vary the distances. B, work on having your eyes focused on where this putt's going to go, the ghost hole of it either finishing, which I think the tip of our alignment stick is a good one for today's pace. I've now calibrated to this green for today's pace. Next, the dance. Here, eyes into it. 1, 2, 3. It's all a dance. Now I'm hitting them with confidence. That's a great putt, look. Just snuck behind. Do the same. 1, 2, end of the alignment stick, move into the putt, end of the alignment stick. Pretty good, just fell low. But these are all great lag putts. and I'm not getting caught in the process too much. I've done my due diligence by getting my GTX, getting my mallet putter. I know there's grooves on there, I know there's tech to help me, and it's boom, boom, see it go, just like you throw in a golf ball. Try that when you get to the practice green. Calibrate, you can see how much tighter I am now than when I started, and you will gain results too. Play around with start line, focus the eyes where you want to go first, feed the information, don't get caught up in technique. That's what this week's video is about. You want to be a good lag putter, it's got to be feel rather than too much techers. Techers is going to kill you on these minute detail jobs where you've just got to play the game and have fun with the game within the game. If you like what you're seeing, more tips like this do come every week, every Tour Truck Tuesday. Hit subscribe. I appreciate you guys following. Bang a comment if you've got one below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. Until next Tour Truck Tuesday, that's lag putting. Don't need to be struggling with this one.